Roomtone Podcast is a show produced by us, three movie nerds shooting the shit while talking about shooting the shit. Each episode builds upon the last, so we recommend starting at the beginning. Now, let's make a movie.
So, major spoiler warning from Roomtone Podcast for the next several minutes.
Just assume that this whole episode is a spoiler.
This is just a general spoiler warning.
General spoiler. If you don't want to be spoiled of any content you plan on seeing in the future, whether it be old or new, just assume it's going to be spoiled.
Yeah,
here.
don't watch our show.
Yeah.
Don't watch our show. Let me ask you guys a question. Kind of gets warmed up here.
Warm me up.
Ask away, baby.
What TV show series had the worst finale?
Ooh. You guys might hate my answer, but I found myself very disappointed in like the logic behind this finale. Soul Eater.
No, I get it. I hated it. I hated it so much. The whole it was what was it? Courage.
It was literally the power of friendship.
Friendship or courage. Yeah. That took us to defeat this like Keisha, and I'm like, dude, you had that the whole time. But
that's
they
the sweet part.
didn't. They were in conflict. There was an extreme relationship struggle between all of the characters. Like, they didn't like each other for a lot of the show.
That's true.
But
And I feel like it was
they've
just...
grown to like each other.
I mean, I get where you are coming from, but I feel like it's an anime, and I feel like they all kind of end with the power of courage.
That's fair. That was like one of my only animes, so I don't have a lot of grounds.
What was the other one you were going to say?
I have one in mind, but I genuinely don't remember the ending at all other than me not liking it, so I just won't even say it.
Well, now I want to know.
It was Penny Dreadful. I don't remember what the ending was, but I just remember being disappointed.
Oh, I don't really remember much of Penny Dreadful, unfortunately.
I've never seen Penny Dreadful.
Maybe we should all rewatch it.
I would love to rewatch it. I think you'd like it. It's basically like old time. It's like Vampire Hunters, basically. Like it's a universe where mythological creatures exist, and it's basically just like people who are around to like stop them.
There's a really awesome shot of Eva Green getting fucked by a ghost, and she's just like naked and alone and writhing in a bed, and it's pretty awesome. So if you want to watch it, I'll watch it with you.
Ow. Yeah, I would.
No, it's a good show. Yeah. I don't remember the ending though.
Yeah, but potentially disappointing ending.
What about you, Maddie?
I was going to say The Office.
The Office?
But I feel like the last like 2 seasons of The Office suck, so it doesn't really count.
That's kind of, I mean, that's a big finale to dislike.
I will say though, like I get what you're saying. For me, based off what you said with like the 2 seasons sucking, I took the finale as like, all right, I'm glad that they stopped.
It was good up until that point.
Yes, I agree. And I think the finale in itself like had enough nostalgia to be fine.
Yeah.
But just the entire ending of The Office I didn't like. So that doesn't really answer your question. So let me keep thinking.
I barely even remember the finale to The Office.
Was
it Dwight and Angela's wedding?
Yeah.
I don't remember. That's all I remember.
Do you have one? I need to think.
The one I can think of the most is Dexter.
Oh.
Not counting Dexter New Blood, even though I do have my own like quorums with that. Dexter, that felt like that, similar to what you said about The Office. Like the last like 3 seasons of Dexter just like went down the hill, and just after the Trinity Killer, I just wasn't. Actually, you know what? Back that after Loomis, I felt done.
Who is Loomis?
Is Dexter's love interest after Rita died.
Oh,
yeah.
After her, you didn't like the Trinity Killer?
That's
he's
that,
before her.
Yeah.
That's her. Maddie hasn't seen it.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I spoiled some stuff.
No, that's okay.
I do recommend it. It is a good series. The finale just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
If you said I will watch it up to Trinity, I'd be like, yeah, that's good end.
Which is John Lithgow's character. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. I guess maybe I'm having such a hard time coming up with something because usually if I don't like the show, I don't get to the ending.
Yeah.
So it has to, like, I really have to like the show to even get to the ending for it to be a disappointment is, like, not something that happens super rarely. But, like, I've definitely stopped watching shows because, like, they got bad, you know? Like, Californication is what I'm thinking of.
Really?
Because I loved, like, seasons 1 through 4 of Californication.
Mm-hmm.
And then it, like, the start of season 5 was just super
Meh.
weird and different, and I didn't end up finishing it. So it's like, is it maybe just that? I don't know.
That's fair. I don't know. Okay, well, was that the most disappointing show you had to quit, or what was the show that just kind of like, as you kept going, it stunk and it made you feel terrible because you really wanted to like it, or you really liked it
Breaking
before?
Bad.
How fucking dare you?
Sans season 5.
But she finished it.
She did
I
finish
did,
it.
and I'm glad I did.
Yeah,
Because season 5 was amazing. Seasons 2 through 4 can suck my dick.
I respect it. Sorry, that was so unnecessary.
El Camino is great.
El Camino was great.
Ooh,
Should we
yeah.
talk about that really quick?
Yeah, let's move on from these hard questions.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Jesse Pinkman.
Jesse Pinkman.
Finally.
You finally watched El Camino.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree that it is the swan song of Jesse Pinkman?
Absolutely. It tied up all the loose ends of what needed to happen with the boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just happy that he's happy. Or
Yeah.
whatever form of happy he can be after all of this trauma.
Yeah, no kidding.
And him killing the guy was hot in the season finale.
Yeah, I thought it was
I'm going to
great.
put a stamp on that.
All right. I respect it.
Put that on the list of non-disappointing finales.
Yes. Yeah.
There was definitely a good climax there.
Oh, yeah.
And Walter White died, so
Very true.
that's
He did die.
all that matters. The world makes sense again now that he's dead. I just hate him so much.
God, I honestly could like sit through an hour episode of, I don't know what this would be called, and just showing like the aftermath of Breaking Bad, of like Heisenberg's death, and like everyone like freaking out and trying to figure out what was
Right.
going on.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
watching the police scramble, finding all this death.
Yeah.
And
And
like,
plus like knowing the location to Hank and Gomez's bodies,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I wish we could have seen that too.
that would be
Yeah.
fun. I understand why we don't need that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
hey, the story's over, folks.
I
You
just
can
would have
probably
liked
figure
to
it
have
out.
seen it.
Yeah. It'd be fun.
Here's the spinoff I want to see. I don't remember his name, but do you remember the arcade owner?
The arcade.
We never
owner.
actually saw his face, but we saw his arcade like 4 times.
No, I don't remember an arcade at all.
Mm-mm.
You don't remember an arcade at all?
Not at all.
In Breaking Bad?
In Breaking Bad.
How? Where was I for this show?
So the first time we're introduced to the arcade is when Saul was taking Walt to look around different businesses to figure out where he can launder money.
Yeah.
And the first place he took him was the arcade.
Okay.
And like Walt is like, this is ridiculous. No one's going to believe that I wanted to buy an arcade. We have to do a different business. And he's like, well, the problem with that is they don't have I think his name was Larry. They don't have a Larry. Larry's the guy who's going to help you launder the money.
Yeah.
Who's going to like, all he cares about is this. And he's cool with what happens. He doesn't care. He just wants to keep his arcade open.
Yep. Right.
Walt says no. They move on. They go back to the arcade when Jesse shoots Gale.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where he hides out. When Mike and them are looking for him.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this guy who owns this arcade is not only cool with like laundering money to keep his arcade open.
Yep.
He's also cool to like house someone, which I'm assuming they paid him.
Right.
And I'm assuming he's going to put it back into the arcade. Right? They looked at the arcade when Walt, Mike, and Jesse were looking for a location to make meth. And yeah. And Saul said, yep, Larry already started moving the skee ball around to make room for you, which is like, he's willing to let people make meth.
He's just down for whatever.
He's down for whatever
Fuck yeah.
to keep his arcade open.
Oh,
I want to see a desperate man who is willing to go above and beyond,
Yes.
past the law in order to keep his fucking arcade open.
That's fair.
Like, why is it so important to him?
Give Larry a show.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine like a suburban dad who's divorced, and like the cool thing about him is like he has an arcade and he doesn't want to lose that. Like,
that's
from
the
his like
only
daughter.
thing he has.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. I
Yeah.
would totally
Funny.
watch this show.
Yeah.
That's the spinoff I want.
What do we
That's
call
fair.
it?
Pinball.
Ooh,
Pinball.
Bing, 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 bing,
air
bing.
hockey.
Air hockey.
Breaking skee ball.
We'll call it loose change.
Ooh,
Loose change.
I like loose change.
Or
We could
just
call it
tickets.
tickets.
Order to play.
Quarter to play.
Coin to play.
Coin to play. Insert here.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's like a nickel and dime.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I
All
want to
right.
know what's going on with him.
All right,
Yeah.
let's get a pitch going.
Let's do it.
What are we doing here?
Let's go call Vince
Fuck the-
Gilligan.
Fuck the Brinkmans.
That's kind of how I felt, sort of, kind of, about Hannibal, parts of Hannibal,
Mm-hmm.
because, oh, this is going to be a spoiler. Never mind.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I watched Hannibal today. It's so good. It's never not good.
So you came.
I mean, yeah, it's like impossible not to.
I'm like a spider with that, man.
Literally, we were
Shoots
watching
out.
the 6th episode of season 1 of Hannibal, and Austin and I were just like fucking roasting Will Graham for looking so dorky in his little button-up shirt. And it's the same episode where he like kills the night nurse,
Yeah.
and he's like the hottest he's ever been in his life. And Swain and I were both just like, it's all about the attitude.
It's all about the confidence,
like, you looked
baby.
so pathetic 30 seconds ago, and now I'm hard as a rock. Like,
Now you've got that dorky little shirt. It's unbuttoned
you're sweaty and disheveled
You're
and choking a
choking
bitch out.
with your fucking handcuffs.
Oh my god, yeah, shut up. Shut up. It's so funny.
And pause for root tone.
My name is Maddie, and today I painted my mushroom salt and pepper shakers to make look cuter than they did before. So I was productive. And I watched Hannibal. So I was naughty.
That's a good day.
Yeah.
That's a good day.
So they're very cute. If anyone wants to see my mushrooms, let me know.
They are very cute. I came home from work today and you were just like sitting down at our coffee table, 2 little salt and pepper shakers and a spread of paint in front of you. And they look so cute and you look so happy.
Good.
My name is Austin Swain. I'm an animator and a video production specialist in commercial advertising. And I have a fun fact today that I could present in the form of a trivia question.
Please do.
One serial killer, one real life famous serial killer has inspired 3 different cinematic creations.
Zodiac Killer.
Not the Zodiac Killer.
John Wayne Gacy.
Not John Wayne Gacy.
BTK.
Not BTK.
Dahmer.
Not Jeffrey Dahmer.
Ted Bundy.
Not Ted Bundy. He's actually he's kind of an OG serial killer.
Oh, is it Ed Gein?
It is Ed
Oh.
Gein. Yes.
I think that's like no, never mind. I think that's the first serial killer. No.
Tale as old as time.
Well, I remember he was like one of like the first documented.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
I feel like he was the first one to be described as a serial killer.
Yeah, but
Could
like
be.
it's very ironic because he's not a serial killer.
Why do you
He's
say
only
that?
killed one person.
Really?
He only killed his mother.
Oh, well, he made her into a fucking lampshade.
Yeah, no, and like all the other like stuff. He like oh wait, no, he didn't kill his mother. He killed like a gas station attendant or something.
Really?
Yeah. And the rest of like the skins that he got,
Mhm.
He was grave robbing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I remember
Interesting.
listening to a podcast about it.
Okay, I know very little about Ed Gein.
That's about as much as I know about Ed Gein.
I do know the 3
Yeah,
cinemas
I
that
wanna
he
hear
inspired,
Yeah.
which I guess you guys could also guess, or I could just tell you.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Psycho.
No. Oh, shit. Yes. Sorry, Psycho. I was thinking Norman Bates in my head, and I was like, not that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Let me do it again. Psycho.
Yup.
Yup.
That was good, Swain. That was a good.
Correct.
Take. That was a good take.
Correct. That's one.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Leatherface.
Leatherface. Yes. Sorry, I only know the names of the killers. I bet Maddie knows the last.
Silence of the Lamb because of Buffalo Bill.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Yep. Hannibal Lecter
Yeah, that's fair.
or Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs. Yeah.
Nice. Good work.
Ed Gein was inspirational.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Damn.
not too much though.
Yeah.
My name is Austin Arpeza. I am an amateur filmmaker. A little fun fact about myself. I have a movie collection with the purpose of whenever someone comes over, they can look on my shelf and be excited to see a movie that they haven't seen in a while.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
That's very fair.
Yeah. I don't know if I told you about that goal.
No, I've not heard that goal, but I fucking see it.
Yeah.
You have an insane movie collection.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like not yet. It hasn't covered a shelf. My goal is to have 2 shelves.
Fuck yeah.
By in like 2 years.
I love that. How many movies do you think you own?
Honestly, don't hype me up because it's literally not that much.
I mean, I'd say you probably have like 150.
I would say like 200. Yeah, 200 movies.
200 movies like in disc form is a fucking lot.
That's not that much.
I feel like I probably have like 100. I mean, it is a good amount.
It's a good amount.
I feel like I probably do. Not like just here, but like stuff at my mom's. So he has double you. Yeah, I mean, he has a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, like
I've seen the shelf.
Because like if I'm comparing it to like some of my friends, like shout out to Kat and shout out to Holland. I don't know if they listen, but like they have like also like humongous shelves. Like you've been to their places before.
Yeah,
you've seen the shelves. When I lived with Kat, we had I think like 4 shelves full of movies.
Nice.
And so like I definitely don't see it as big, but like it's expanding and I'm excited.
It impresses me.
Yeah, I just recently purchased last night in Soho, so now my Edgar Wright collection is complete again.
Nice. Oh, heck yeah.
I've only have 2 directors that I've filled. Like, I have their entire filmography.
Is it him and Wes Anderson?
Yeah. Next is you, Quentin.
What are you missing?
For Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah.
I have, I'm missing Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2, Jackie Brown.
Should be able to find Pulp Fiction and...
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I'm missing Pulp Fiction is because when I was burgled, they stole Pulp Fiction.
Sad.
Damn. Brutal.
Assholes.
They stole Pulp Fiction, but they left all the Wes Anderson. I'm like, you uncultured motherfuckers.
I'm better than you. So what are we doing here today, guys?
Can we get a drum roll, please? We wrote the script. ... Sort of. We got together this weekend and we ended up writing 3 pages. We got through the intro all the way to Donnie and David talking with one another.
Yep, having their conversation. Do you guys want to talk about any of the decisions that we had to make or anything that we're excited about?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. What do you think?
I am pretty excited that we nailed down that we're going to do a like montage title sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yes.
And we decided to go abstract, which I think we kind of knew we were going to do anyways. But kind of just going to do some like highlighting shots of all of the characters individually, but not really show any of their faces, which I think will be fun.
Kind of give like each of their energies, each of their like story elements visual, just to kind of start to get people invested.
Yeah, we talked about like symbolism of objects, and we kind of thought that maybe it would be cool to like have Lonnie be seen in mirrors a lot because she's having like this kind of
she's like, part of both sides.
Yeah, the struggle between how she wants to feel and how she feels. Yeah,
we talked about like maybe even shooting her in a broken mirror in this title sequence.
Yeah, just very out of focus, very distorted.
We decided that that Nicole's famous mashed potatoes are probably instant potatoes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we might get a shot of like a bag of instant potatoes for her. One of the shots that I'm really excited about in this title sequence is with Lonnie. We talked about shooting her in a mirror and, in typical Lonnie fashion, she's probably smoking a bong. And we had discussed doing this close-up of like the water bubbling in the bong and then cutting to water bubbling in like a boiling pot and then someone dumping in a basket of eggs to make hard-boiled eggs for the party.
The hors d'oeuvres already.
From bongs to eggs, we got it all.
Yep. That really is the whole spectrum, huh?
It really is.
Yeah.
It covers all your bases.
We were also going to get a nice bottle of wine shot from Carol.
Yeah, like a wine rack.
Yeah.
You said mostly empty, right?
Yeah, like half empty wine rack, and we just see one hand grabbing another bottle.
Just this dying old sod.
As we all have inside us.
I don't know if you can say sod anymore. Is that I don't actually know what a sod
Are you saying a slur, buddy?
I think so.
You saying slur?
I hope so. If I'm using it correctly.
Leave it in.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut that out. And then throughout the title sequence, we talked about kind of showing shots of David and Zoe pretty much like waist down or whatever, just kind of showing their feet, showing them walking down the road and kind of keep coming back to that. So that is kind of leading people into the start of our story, which is David and Zoe getting to the door.
Yeah, and we're all about the symmetry still. So I still want like a cool Coraline intro shot of the house, just with like lots of colors.
Fuck yeah.
Agreed.
Picturesque.
Yeah. We're going to like put together a finalized mood board for what we have envisioned as a group now versus our 3 individual ones from earlier. So we can kind of compare how our vision has shifted.
That sounds so fun.
Totally.
Can I throw a challenge to us?
Yes.
You ready to do something fun?
Challenge me.
Do something fun?
Challenge me, Holmes.
We all have cameras, correct?
I do.
Technically.
So I thought it would be a really fun challenge for us if we kept our cameras with us for a week and we would shoot one really nice frame a day, and then we come back and we show it and we talk about, hey, maybe we can incorporate this in our montage scene, or like maybe we do something like this, try something fun. And then if we liked it, we can dump our photos into some sort of drive link or whatever, and then the viewers can see our work.
That could be our mood board.
We make the mood board.
Can I use my phone camera because
Yeah.
I'm pathetic and millennial?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, then
I
I'm
might
in.
do the same.
Yeah.
That's A-okay.
Cool. Then I'm in.
Sweet.
I like it. 1 picture a day or a video.
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
What else do we have to talk about?
Maddie, you had brought up some kind of artsy editing, some ways to start to throw in some style already in kind of one of our first shots of the film.
Yes, I was thinking that it might be fun to experiment with kind of like zoom out jump cuts. Which I guess to describe would be like, imagine you're standing in front of a door and someone behind you can see like from your waist up to like the top of the door. And then they jump a huge jump backwards, and now they can see from your knees up to like the window in the second bedroom. Like, that type of jumping backwards in terms of framing.
Yeah.
And I thought that would maybe be fun to incorporate with the knocking of David and Zoe on the door. Just kind of like a daunting knocking that really... Yeah, and to like kind of resonate it more. And with the drama that you can get from the jumping shot along with the sound design, I feel like it'll really suck you into the atmosphere of the film, and it'll be a good landing for the outside of the house shot to establish where the rest of the film is going to be taking place.
Yeah, totally. The way I see that sequence playing out in my head, it very much asks the question, what's in this house?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just Donnie.
It's just Donnie.
Hey.
This makes me want to watch The House like tenfold.
I really want to show you guys the Meyerowitz stories, because I feel like it really does capture well of like sibling rivalry. That's subtle. That's not like, oh, I'm going to fucking punch you or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like just that little jabs here and there.
Yeah, I think we should. You've been pushing it for a long time.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to like it, but I'll watch it.
And I'll watch it to like soak up inspiration.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's just rewatch Little Miss Sunshine and just take every line from Little Miss Sunshine and put it in our movie.
Yes.
Out of nowhere, our character's crying because he's colorblind.
Are we going to talk about Stranger Things at all?
We can.
We always can.
We should probably finish talking about the script.
We'll go from there.
So then after those kind of shots of establishing the scene, we were going to enter the movie.
Yeah, we're in. And we wrote our first line of dialogue.
And of course, the person who deserves to start this off is Carol.
The mother.
She did bring this all into life.
The first thing that I said is David's here.
To be said, like, David's here.
Scoffily.
Yes.
David's here.
David's here.
I was thinking kind of, if we can go real, like, thespian. Oh, David! He's here!
David is here!
I like that.
Yeah?
Write that down.
All right.
I think we're just writing a play.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait. Room Tone makes a musical.
Oh,
That'd
that's
be
going to be
fun.
lovely. Does
Dude,
anyone have any
stage play.
musical talent?
Yes.
We already made a musical.
A
We
musical.
can totally make another one.
Totally.
Music.
It's true. Watch our past films on youtube.com/roomtone something.
How about a burger for two?
Yes, we decided.
So yeah, we
Sorry.
decided that Carol's going to be the one answering the door. And as Carol gestures to David and Zoe to walk into the home, we have a little session between David and Zoe to set the tone of how much David doesn't want to be here, and to kind of set up how Zoe believes that she's going to be David's anchor throughout this event, this family session. Little does she know she will not be.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will crack like a fragile little egg.
Oh.
Good analogy.
Thank you.
And then David and Zoe end up in the family room where they find the family waiting for them, and honestly get a pretty cold reception, I think. And essentially, Zoe asks David to give her the scoop. You know, who are these people? Which is where we get into our kind of intro montages that we've been talking about for a while now.
We are still developing that segment. We want to figure out what exactly we once said about these characters, about the family. And so yeah, we're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good time to get to know that cast of characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna set this up by doing like a rough first draft and then like an actual rough draft.
Yeah, go back in passes and fix things up.
Yeah.
It's gonna go in layers.
Yeah. One like sequence that I got really excited for while we were writing the script is how we've talked about kind of introducing these characters is they're all sitting around a coffee table grabbing appetizers off of a Lazy Susan, and they spin the Lazy Susan, and the camera angle is kind of spinning through this group of people, and when it lands on a person, that's how we kind of start off their introduction. And so we were talking about it yesterday, and I like this kind of sequence of shots that we came up with is like a bird's eye view of the Lazy Susan getting set down by Carol, and she goes to like spin it, and then we cut to that camera angle, and as it's spinning, and then the first person stops it and it stops on them, and
I still think there should be a spotlight on them as well.
Yeah.
I still see it like
I like that.
At least just in terms of lighting.
It could literally be like a spin. We still are lighting everything the similar way, and then like a light like flashes on.
Yeah.
With that like change and like exposure, we can like dim the background.
Yeah.
Totally.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Really just bing.
Mhm.
Here they are.
So yeah, after we get through our introductions, we're going to realize that we're missing someone in this family, and David is going to ask the question, where the fuck is Dad?
And of course, everyone will say, he's dead.
He's dead, bro.
He's dead, bro.
Although not everyone will say it.
Yeah, in unison.
Specifically,
He's
Donnie
dead.
will say it.
Yeah.
Donnie will say, he's dead.
I think I will say, I think it'd be really funny if Nicole said it.
That could be.
Yeah. Like she's like very like disassociated with the family. Or not disassociated, but like she doesn't really care.
So
Yeah.
would she kind of be like, oh, he died?
Yeah. No, I would literally just as blunt, he's dead. Like just like very blunt.
For sure.
I could see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Especially after like kind of a like sensitive silence.
Yeah.
Where it's like people are kind of trying to figure out how to answer that, and then she just jumps in because she
Yeah.
doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That could work.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
I also agree with Downey though too.
Yeah.
Because I guess my only idea with that is like as long as it's direct, I'm cool with it.
I actually like giving Donnie lines because he's not in the next scene
That's true.
much.
And I feel like Donnie is the only one who really, truly, actually cares that the dad is dead,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I guess is a reason for him to be like, he's dead.
Yeah.
But, you know, we can figure that out.
Mm.
Then, after announcing that dad is dead, we'll probably do some sick, nasty Zolly on David.
For the listener, I don't know if we've ever described what a Zolly is.
But Maddie wants a lot of them in this film, so maybe we should.
Yeah, we've definitely talked about them. So what's a Zolly?
I don't think I'm going to be able to describe it well. I feel like you know how to describe what a Zolly is.
So a Zolly is when you bring your camera back physically while also changing the focal length of said camera, and you get this very gnarly effect where everything just kind of like smushes together in this very weird and trippy way. A good example of a Zolly would be from like Jaws. There's a Zolly in there. I don't remember the exact scene.
It's like when the shark comes up, isn't it, of the guy's face?
It's of the guy's face. I think it's like when like they were ringing the bell. I think when they found the first body or whatever.
Okay.
I think that was right.
Yeah, it's usually like a state of shock.
Yeah.
Like your world is crashing down. Because, like the whole environment changes.
Basically, it brings the background forward and the foreground backwards.
Or the opposite, depending on how you Zolly.
Right.
Another really crazy one is in Goodfellas because it's super subtle. It's not like it's not like really fast. It's just like backtrack. It takes its time.
Oh, sure.
And that's when it finds out like a character died and like it's such a trippy.
Yeah, see, I feel like using them in different ways is very nice. So
I can see like Johnny having like a Zolly.
Totally.
Yeah, when he first feels the pot.
Yeah, totally.
Like what?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna fight for my Zollies in this.
I definitely want to do Zollies. I just want to do them in an artistic way where we can like say like, well, why is that happening within the shot? Like, why did we decide a Zolly shot was the shot for that, you know?
You're right. Totally.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like David finding out his dad is dead
is up.
Johnny getting super stoned, like someone when they realize that dad's an asshole. Like, I feel like there's just lots of good opportunities for them.
Yeah, totally. Another like interesting fact that a Zolly is how you accomplish that like hallway getting longer effect.
Oh, yeah.
So if you've seen that, like someone's walking down a haunted house or something like that, and then all of a sudden, whoa, that door at the end is getting further away from you. The hallway is getting longer. I'm pretty sure that that's a Zolly.
So for the layman out there, a Zolly is the combination of two words, a zoom and a dolly.
Yeah.
A dolly shot is when you move the camera
forward and back.
Forward and back.
Backward.
Yeah.
I think from side to side is called a truck.
So yeah, that's what a Zolly is.
Yeah, and they're a lot of fun. They're hard as fuck.
They are.
Yeah.
We did one in one film, and it took a lot of takes.
Yeah, but we're better now.
Yeah, and I think we mechanize it as much as possible.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
But basically, Donnie goes back to do his business, to start working on getting the funeral stuff prepared, and David follows along, and we kind of decided that it might be fun to have David very quickly go through all 5 stages of grief.
Yes.
Because we're all sadists.
I love that idea. I love like those little poetic nods that we can put in, in little places.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that idea.
Yeah. And so as David and Donnie are going through their conversation of David wondering why Donnie didn't let him know that his father was dead or why this wasn't like a funeral event.
Yeah.
Throughout the questioning, we have David going through the 5 stages of grief.
At an expedited rate.
Yeah, with nearly every line.
Yeah. What are the 5 stages? It's
denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance.
Yep. And he's going through all that within this conversation.
Yeah, we kind of based that off, or I kind of based it off of an interview or something of Bam talking about Danger Aaron in Terror Taxi of Jackass number 2, that he goes through like every single emotion he could possibly have all within like that 20-minute time frame.
Right.
And I think that's a funny way to frame that up.
And that's just good television.
Yeah. He goes through it all. And yeah, he just keeps getting more and more flustered, which I think is good. I think that's a good representation of his character.
I do too.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. He's sensitive.
He's spazzy.
Yeah.
He's spazzy.
Hell yeah, I'm excited for the next steps. It feels really good to like get our feet wet.
Same.
We got pages.
Okay, so Swain and I are going to do a little bit of role playing as the next set of people that we have to write our script about to try to get the gears turning for how that dialogue will sound, because we need it.
One of the only conversations that we haven't done this for is Zoe and Nicole in the kitchen.
So to be clear for our audience, since Zoe and Nicole are in the kitchen in both instances of pairing, are we doing all of it or are we doing just one section?
when they're in the kitchen alone with like the boobs out and stuff. Is there a better way to say that? So
towards the end.
Yeah, we're talking about the scene just before dinner when they're in the kitchen together preparing food, and Donnie's still kind of rushing around preparing the body, and Nicole's boobs come out somehow, and we're a little unsettled.
So can you kind of explain your guys' character a little bit?
Yeah, so got to assume the position. Hi, I'm Zoe. I'm David's girlfriend. It's great to be here. I'm very supportive of him, and I feel like I'm very helpful. I'm a kindergarten teacher at home, but this is my first time meeting the family, so I'm still kind of nervous, still kind of feeling things out. Yeah, I'm just feeling. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm feeling a little nervous, but I'm here to be supportive, and I try to stay chipper. I'm always in a good mood.
Hell yeah! Thank you, Zoe.
And you are naive.
And I'm naive. Yeah, I'm just a little girl.
Like, you don't know what to say.
Yeah, I am kind of that way.
I'm Nicole. I'm Donnie's wife. And I'm just weird. I'm just a weird gal. And I'm going to try to become really good friends with this new person who's entered the family today.
I'm excited. You're quirky.
I'm quirky.
I think that'd be really funny if she says that.
That she's quirky?
Yeah, that she's quirky.
I'm quirky.
So Austin, what do you think is the goal of this scene? What kind of points are we trying to establish?
A little bit of detail for this scene and what we're trying to establish. We're trying to reveal that Nicole accidentally killed Ronnie trying to kill Donnie.
And scene.
Zoe and Nicole just walk into the kitchen. Nicole is getting the ingredients ready to make her world famous mashed potatoes. She requests Zoe for help and go.
You'll have to keep this a secret because generally I don't share my recipe with anybody.
Oh, well, you can trust me.
I think I can. You seem very sweet and nice. How old are you?
I'm 24. Just graduated.
Ripe.
I love that. I'm going to pause as the director. I love that.
Thank you.
Any instance you can make Nicole
cringy.
Cringy.
Yeah.
Cringy and just a little bit creepy.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. Zoe, you're doing great.
Zoe, you're doing fine.
Thank you.
I would say act more casually to Nicole's request. So when she says, "Oh, come help me," don't be like, "Okay, I'm happy to help." Be like, "Okay, yeah." All right.
Wow, that was very, very critiquey.
Is that not my job?
No, it's good. It's good.
No, it was just so much more critiquey than I anticipated. It was like, how about you say it like this?
This is the first time I'm playing director, so I want to put this.
Get in there. Get your shoes on.
Oh yeah.
I've heard so much about your famous mashed potatoes.
Oh gosh, these old things. They just get harder and harder every year to make, though. I feel like they just clean off the shelves.
Well, if it's a world famous recipe, maybe I'll just grab a blindfold.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Maybe we should do that.
So, how long have you and Donnie been together?
Oh, just about 15 years.
You hear Donnie screaming in the other room. Not like a shriek, like an anger, like he's being pesky.
Gosh, he has such a temper sometimes, though. Sometimes you just kind of wish you could just, kind of just get rid of him,
Oh my God, I know David. Sometimes he doesn't put his socks away, and then I put his socks away.
The stove is boiled.
Gosh, you're right.
Looks like the water's ready. Where are all the potatoes?
Oh, don't be silly. That's the secret. It's just instant potatoes with a lot of butter.
Oh my God, you're so funny.
Oh my God, I'm just quirky, I know.
Everyone here is so nice. I wasn't sure what to expect.
Yeah, I mean, we all try. sometimes it can get a little testy, you know, sometimes stuff can happen, you know, every family has issues, of course. But yeah, I mean, it was just so awful what happened with Ronnie. Gosh, you know, I just feel so bad for the family. And now you're here and you're just stuck in this situation with us. And my goodness, you know, but gosh, once David gets out of here and once Donnie gets out of here, then we'll all be happy.
Yeah, so, we haven't heard what did happen with Ronnie.
Oh, just an incident. Right in the mashed potatoes.
No.
Flashback to him hitting his face in the potatoes again. But I don't blame myself, no.
Well, gosh, you shouldn't.
I like her saying that.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, gosh, great. Gee Willikers, I hope you don't.
I didn't ask that.
You have a little sauce on your shirt, I think.
Oh.
Do you want me here? I'll get a towel. Oh my God.
Oh my God, my breasts are out.
Oh no.
Oh, don't look at me.
You know, speaking of that, I have this bump here. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Here, I think I've got an
Oh gosh, don't be all bashful now, silly. It's just us girls.
I think I've got an inspector in my bag. I'll take a look.
An inspector?
I don't know what,
like Cluzo?
What kind of fucking tool she might have. Yeah, I've got my trusty. Let me get out my microscope.
Oh, true, I suppose, with her bag of everything.
Yeah, I'll take a quick biopsy here in the kitchen.
Okay, well, let me just cut it off.
How funny would it be if Donnie walked into the scene, saw Nicole topless, Zoe like frozen with fear, and just sees it normally, just like,
and then just like walks away.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
Yeah, I feel like that's what happens. Yeah.
Hi, Donnie.
Oh, hello, Donald. I feel like that seems solid. That feels like that feels like better than it felt before we started doing that.
Yeah, that was fun.
I think once we have a little bit better grasp on dialogue, we should come back to the role playing and see if we can kind of dig a little bit deeper, try to get a little bit more in depth with the character.
I like it. And I like the idea of doing like table reads once we're like kind of happy with where the dialogue is going. Yeah. You know, oh, here we have this to present.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do it one more time? And like maybe Austin, if you give us a direction and we'll try to like push it somewhere crazy, like, okay, way more murder, or okay, way more knock jokes, you know, whatever you're feeling.
Maddie, if you can give Nicole almost like this pent up rage when talking about Donnie. So let's say we're in the scene right now where she's like rubbing out, we call the Tabasco sauce off her blouse, right? And she's looking at Zoe. Can you give me that energy of trying to keep it together, but you're really just getting unhinged?
What about me, sir?
I want you.
Should I be more scared?
I feel like maybe not scared, but more hesitant. In fact, if you can try to throw in how you want to get back to David,
right? Okay,
in there, because I think that's kind of Zoe's goal.
Stick by David.
Yeah, and like it's going poorly.
What were you going to say, Maddie?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I'm not a good actor, so fair. I don't know how much better I'm going to do with that direction.
That's totally fair.
Way more rage and me way more nervous.
Yeah. Okay, so Nicole just exposed herself to Zoe to remove the stained shirt.
Oh,
don't worry, honey. It's just us girls.
I should probably really be getting back to David.
Oh no, you do not. Come here. I'll show you the best way to get stains out of clothes. Oh my gosh, I've realized so much about getting stains out of clothes recently. So how about this? How about we do a little bit of scrubbing, and then you do a little bit of dishwasher soap, and then a little bit of this, and a little bit of this, and then you can just imagine Donnie in the background just getting murdered violently.
What?
Dear, follow along.
That is
follow along.
You are thorough.
I am thorough, indeed, except for that one time. We don't talk about that one time, though. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, no, that's okay. Do you need anything else in here? Maybe I should be getting back.
Maybe give me the butter. There's butter in the fridge. We can keep it out to dry. We can let it go out and get hard. I don't know.
I'll get the butter.
Thanks. That's all I've got, man.
I got you. No, that's fine. I really liked that. That was fun. So I really like the idea of Nicole claiming that she has like a hidden secret on things. Like she's almost like a DIYer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think, because I really like the line where you're like, let me show you the best way to get stains out clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it'd be so funny if she got a bigger stain.
She just like sucks at DIYs.
Yeah, like she has like a bigger stain, and like throughout like the dinner scene,
there's just a huge stain.
Huge stain, and you just see her just still upset, like
oh my gosh.
Yeah, like just about to snap.
That's
frozen.
Fair. I could see that.
And then it'd be so funny if just randomly during the dinner she like snaps for like no reason on
just
something that
freaks out.
Yeah, like something that just didn't even like matter. Like even if it was like right after Zoe left, right?
Yeah.
And just like again, like just another pause of silence, and then out of nowhere, fucking Nicole, you motherfuckers never appreciated me. You never appreciated this shit.
Holy shit, I forgot you were here.
And then I can imagine Carol saying like, sit down. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can see that. Yeah.
She like needs to be a part of the argument.
Yeah.
But then they just shut her down.
I also like the idea, like the first place my mind went when you said, I have a great way to get a stain out is like,
she's killed people before.
Nicole's been doing her research.
Oh, shit,
like,
yeah.
okay, how am I going to get a stain out of a rug if I kill my husband?
That's what I was
fair.
going for.
Yeah, I love that.
That's fair. Maybe that's actually the better route. I just thought it would be funny if like she's just, let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to make the best mashed potatoes ever.
Yeah. To be fair, instant mashed potatoes are pretty good.
They are good, but like I'm not going to classify them as the best mashed potatoes ever.
As you should not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we know what they're going to interact like.
Yeah.
We're just bad actors. And it's hard to come up with on the spot like that.
It'll be more fun to write and way more fun to cast and see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Has there ever been something you wish you could like bite into, but it would be bad?
Lava lamp.
Lava lamp? Dude, I feel that.
You were ready with that.
Absolutely. It's so gooey and bright.
It is.
It just looks like it looks like a melted marshmallow.
Yeah.
But like it might be fruit flavored.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want that.
Yeah. I respect it.
Can I be brutally honest with you?
I'll be brutal.
Just in case anyone since our last episode has watched Oculus, this is not really a spoiler, but I think ever since watching Oculus, I've wanted to bite into a light bulb.
That's fair.
That's totally fair.
It's
I get
so
that.
crunchy.
Yeah.
God, I want to watch fucking Oculus again. God damn it.
Just eating light bulbs.
An intrusive thought answer is like an onion.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Just to, like, make you want to kill yourself.
After watching Holes, I 100% wanted to bite into an onion.
Oh God, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And drink sploosh.
Mm-hmm. Well, sploosh is just peach juice, which I do on the reg.
It's like
I drink sploosh on the reg.
yeah, but it's like aged, like 60 years old.
It's I wonder if it's alcoholic.
Yeah, maybe they're just getting drunk on peaches. It would be.
Like, wouldn't it ferment?
Yeah.
I think so. But it's
I don't know
airtight.
how long fermentation
Well,
takes.
fermentation needs yeast.
True.
You don't know what was going on back then.
You don't know what Kiss and Kate Barlow had going on.
It was a different time. There wasn't medicine.
Yeah, everyone smelled like bread. I know nothing about yeast infections.
I know nothing about yeast.
This is a disclaimer to everyone that if you're not watching Stranger Things season 4, A, spoilers ahead, and B, you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's very good. Season finale was very good, but I do have to say, I'm worried. I'm worried about what's going to happen to them.
Oh, I loved their twist. But I mean, overall, before we get into like major spoilers, I mean, season 4 went off.
Mhm.
It did.
Like season 1 of Stranger Things, very good.
Very, very good.
A lot of fun. They really established the world.
Very original.
It was
Yeah.
very original, and like it was very tense, high stakes,
Horror.
scary. Yeah.
And then it shied away from that in season 2 and 3.
Season 2, at least the horror element. Season 2 was like, I felt like it was like the same format, but different. I know that sounds really dumb.
It was kind of a copy paste of season 1.
Yeah, but like different movie references.
Yeah.
But then season 3 was like, yo, we got a budget, and like we got a fan base. Like we know people are going to tune in. Let's really throw it down. And like they had like the monster element to it, which I really loved.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it didn't feel horror-y. And then fucking season 4 became the biggest horror around,
Yeah.
and I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all whores for that horror.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the first episode of season 4 like changed my life.
Yeah. No kidding.
They went hard.
Yeah.
They really did.
And everything about it is better than any season before. Like the sound design is perfect.
Yeah.
The shots are amazing. The acting is
lighting.
great. The lighting is great.
They've always had really nice lighting, to
They
be
did.
fair.
Yeah.
Yes, but it like
It kills.
is obviously better
Yeah.
in this season.
Yeah,
Going all out. Might as well.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it feels like they really kind of found their stride.
Yeah.
I'm like, at this point, I'm really excited for more seasons.
Oh,
Same.
totally.
Like, I was not feeling that way in seasons 2 and 3.
No,
Yeah.
I'm like,
not
yo,
at
can
all.
we wrap this shit up?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm like,
Well, this is
oh,
the
let's
last
do more.
season.
Really?
This is the last season?
Yeah.
That
Oh
sucks.
no!
Yeah.
I did not know that, actually.
Yeah.
They got it good on the fucking last season. That blows.
I guess they went balls to the wall for
I
it.
guess, dude, the fucking Demogorgon was so hardcore.
It's fucking killer. Yeah.
Just
I love him.
Watching him ravage.
and
Mhm.
just be such a fucking beast.
Yeah, no kidding.
like they didn't stand a fucking chance.
Yeah, that was badass.
Except for Hopper.
I
'cause
will-
Hopper rules.
I will credit Stranger Things to spark my interest in D&D.
Mm,
Hell yeah.
That's where it kind of formed.
that's fair.
Yeah, I
And-
think it was one of the catalysts for like this D&D renaissance for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy for it.
Do you know why aren't they making more? I would think it's popular enough that they would keep making it.
I think it's run its course.
So,
Everyone's
like,
growing up.
I guess.
I
Yeah, I mean,
guess.
the actors are
No longer kids.
no longer kids. That's sad. I
Yeah.
would think
But if the show is going so well, they should keep making it.
yeah, maybe just do a time jump. Say they're all in college.
Could do that.
Yeah.
I have a good amount of respect for people who kind of know when it's done.
Yeah.
I do too, but this season makes me want what seasons 2 and 3 didn't give me, so it
Yeah.
makes me want more.
That's fair. I see, like with Breaking Bad, I feel like I could have watched like 4 more seasons of Breaking Bad and been good.
That's how I feel about Hannibal.
But happy that it ended when it ended, because like it ended when it was good.
Right.
There's certainly something to be said about knowing when to leave well enough alone and just
Mhm.
saying, you know what? We did it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And instead of like waiting for the network and the fans to say, please stop.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I respect that. I feel that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess for whatever reason, this doesn't feel like a finale.
Yeah,
Although,
Well, we
Well,
still
'cause
have
it's
2
like-
things
yeah, it's-
happening.
it's part 1 of part 2.
no, I know. I guess I meant the season as a whole. Although what we've just learned in the last episode currently available, which would be episode 7, definitely helps to show why this is the end.
Yeah,
Like, Vecna's the ultimate big bad.
Can we talk theories?
yeah, sure.
Sure.
So, do you guys think the Upside Down existed before 11 opened the portal?
No, I honestly don't. I think, or you know what? You know what I could see? It did exist, but it halted when 11 opened the door.
Oh,
Because during season 4, when the teenagers go to the Upside Down, it's from season 1.
yeah. The Upside Down is paused in time.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Well, actually, I don't know.
I think it existed before, because where did the Demogorgon come from?
And the Mind Flayer.
And the Mind
Yeah.
Flayer.
Well,
like,
what-
it had to be this universe before.
What if Vecna or One
Created it.
created those creatures as his minions?
But
Yeah.
I guess I want to retract my statement, because I just realized the time didn't stop when Elle opened the portal. Time stopped when Will got
lost in there.
taken to the Upside Down.
I think it existed before.
It makes sense, but I guess from my perspective, that means that there's more chances for portals to open even after Vecna dies, which is why I want more seasons.
But they're basically only at 11's hand then.
Yeah, unless if there's something else inside there that can open portals.
Right, but assuming that Vecna is the biggest bad.
Well, I mean, technically the Mind Flayer is.
See, but I feel like they're making Vecna into the biggest bad.
My understanding is Vecna is like the general.
Yeah, that's what they called him.
And the Mind Flayer is like the main antagonist.
Well, then the Mind Flayer better be in these final episodes.
I would assume so.
I would expect him to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, how episode 7 was, like, it frames up Vecna as being, like, the bad guy.
Right, totally.
So they better have the Mind Flayer in it again if they want him to be, like, the main antagonist.
I think they will, yeah.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
I think this whole, like, season, or this whole, like, part 1 to this season was to get an understanding of who Vecna is and to kind of set up the fear and like the danger of what he can do. And the reason why they haven't given attention to the Mind Flayers because like we had 2 seasons of Mind Flayer.
We know about him.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the idea then of going into like a multi-pronged battle of like these people facing Vecna and the Mind Flayer.
And Demogorgon.
And Demogorgons. Oh, yeah, probably in the Upside Down for most of it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Which I realized that when Hopper went to go fight the Demogorgon in the Russian prison, no one's actually killed the Demogorgon besides Elle.
Oh, true.
None of them have actually ever killed
That's
the Demogorgon.
Fair.
Only Demo Dogs, which is like the little ones in season 2.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're like fucking bulletproof.
Yeah.
So it didn't die when Hopper stabbed it through the face?
I don't think so.
Oh.
We didn't see it die.
It screeched.
Dude, Mind Flayers in D&D, so fucking scary.
Are they really?
The monsters, yeah.
They're pretty fucking scary in Stranger Things.
Yes, true.
But you know what else is scary?
When we pause for room tone.